Annyeonghaseyo. I'm bored in Korea. I'm bored in Korea, so I'm going to be playing board games in Korea. Today I'll be playing Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. It's a tactical cooperative game with a deep story element. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Now let's get to the gameplay. Alright, hi everybody. We are going to be playing Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. With me today is my friend MagicPokey. MagicPokey, would like to say hi?
Hi, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So, in Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, we are going to be playing as characters in the mercenary group Jaws of the Lion. I'll be playing as the Demolitionist. I do a lot of melee damage, and I destroy obstructions. Pokey, who are you?
You punch good.
Yeah.
You punch good. I am playing as the Void Warden. I tend to not do a lot of damage in combat, but I can hang back and heal my allies, and buff my allies, and debuff my enemies.
Yes. The way that we play the game, we have a hand of cards. Each card is made up of a top half, a bottom half, and the initiative number in the middle. Before the round starts, we have to select two cards. The card that we place in our left spot here, that is the initiative card, so that's the one that matters for the initiative value. Lower initiatives go first, and then we put the second card in the second box here. You have to use the top half of one card and the bottom half of the second card, but it doesn't have to be left card first. You can do either card in either order, so you can do the right card bottom, left card top, or you could do left bottom, right top, left top, right bottom. Doesn't matter what order you do them. It's just the initiative value is important for the left card. We're going to be moving around and attacking, hopefully in order to, for the roadside ambush, kill all enemies. Does that sound good, Pokey?
That sounds great to me.
Alright.
Let's slaughter some dudes.
Let's slaughter some dudes. This is a campaign game that has a story, so I'm going to go ahead and read that out. So, it will be good to get back to the Sleeping Lion. After a fortnight going up and down the still river, chasing a bad lead on a missing blacksmith, you can almost feel the warmth of the inn's hearth when Gloomhaven's walls come into view. You are almost home. To be fair, it's not just the blacksmith. An alarming number of people within the poorer districts of the city have gone missing. Usually, nothing comes of it. Just another poor soul, forgotten out here on the edge of civilization. The blacksmith's wife Sandy, however, managed to somehow scrape enough money together to hire you to find her husband. You're not sure where the money came from, but no matter the source, it couldn't have come easy, which makes it doubly painful to return to the city empty-handed. True, Sandy was a little light on the payment, but you are the Jaws of the Lion, one of the most well-known mercenary groups in this backwater dump of a town. Surely, it can't hurt to take a charity case every once in a while. Getting good jobs is about maintaining a reputation after all, which is why you really need to get to the bottom of this and not return to the widow with nothing but the calluses on your feet. Also, you probably shouldn't call her a widow to her face. At least not until the fate of the blacksmith has been confirmed. Given, however, that none of those who disappeared have returned, the outlook is grim. As these cheery thoughts pass through your mind, you notice movement up ahead and immediately draw your weapon. The sun has dipped low in the sky, reducing visibility, but you can clearly see some ramshackle wooden barricades blocking the road in front of you. And, sure enough, as you cautiously approach the scene, vermlings jump out from behind the obstructions, flashing crude swords and sharp sticks.
Rats!
Those rapscallions! You have to admit, you are quite tired from the day's journey, but still, these oversized rats certainly picked the wrong group of travelers to ambush today. You are the Jaws of the Lion, after all, and are always ready to show there is only one outcome for anyone who dares threaten you. So, introduction. Slaughter, yes. Goal, kill all enemies. Introduction. The road back to Gloomhaven has been long, and now to get attacked by vermlings when all you want is a warm meal and a soft bed, well, it makes you mad. Mad enough to kill these mangy creatures before you collapse from exhaustion. Of course, the vermlings have other plans. They gibber about wanting your coin and the meat on your bones. Nasty things, really. Best to ignore the ranting and end this quickly. Special rules. So, we are starting with our introductory hand of cards. They all are labeled with the letter A. And the Vermling Raiders will act on initiative 50 each round. They will first move their base move value of 1, and then if a character is adjacent to them, attack for the base value of 2. These are the Vermling Raiders. The yellow-based Vermling is the elite version, so he starts with 10 health. The normal Vermling Raiders have a health of 5.
We are 25 points away from rest.
Yes. We get to place our starting characters on any of these entrance spaces on the board. I went ahead and put myself up front since I'm the melee guy.
And I'll put myself right behind you since I'm your support.
Cool. And to start the round, as I mentioned, we choose 2 cards. It looks like Pokey. You've already done yours?
I have indeed.
Nice. All right, so what I want to do, since I'm the melee guy, I want to run up next to him and I want to punch him in the face. And let's see. So I'm looking at the bottom. That's where most of my move actions are. So let's do the big one. The big one sounds nice. And then I want to do a nice little attack. So we'll attack. Ooh, and actually, speaking of that, so what Pokey was just talking about, I want to play my initiative cards a little bit differently because I want to go first. And this card has a lower initiative. So I'll do it that way. All right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. I'll come up here and I will refresh initiative, and that will automatically determine our initiative order. I am going first, and then Pokey, and then the dirty vermlings. All right, first thing I'm going to do, I will be doing the big one for its move value of 3. I'm not actually going to move 3, though. I'm just going to... Actually, you know what? I will move 3, because I'm a wild and crazy guy. And then we'll knock out the support. Attack of 3. So, the attack means its starting value is at 3 damage. I then get to draw one of my attack modifier cards. So we'll draw that. Ooh, +1, not bad. So I did 4 damage. This guy is down to 1 health. Neither of my cards have the lost icon, so I just discard them.
Perfect. That puts me up next in the initiative order, correct?
Correct. Let me go ahead and flip my guy over. There we go.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, and you may want to look at my cards for this, I'm going to use the generic move action on Turn Out the Lights.
All right. So what he means by that, to the left of the initiative value, you can see that little sword icon and the little foot icon. Those are the generic actions. So if you don't want to use the top or bottom half of your card, you can always do an attack of 2 or a move of 2. So he's going to use that for his move of 2.
Which I'm going to move up 2 spaces and go here.
Okay.
And then, for the second half of my cards, I'm going to use Wicked Scratch. An ally within range of 2 may perform an attack of 4.
Holy cow. This guy's probably dead. So I'm within 2 range. So I'll draw
You are indeed.
Modifier card of +1. Wow! Killed him in 1 hit. He's already 1 hit away. So I just throw him in the graveyard and bam, there he goes. Nice. Alright.
Nice.
Vermlings. The elite Vermling will always move first over the normals. So he moves 1. Nobody is adjacent, so he makes no attack. He's number 6. He's number 8, so number 6 will go next. No one's adjacent, and he goes, no one's adjacent. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so...
Okay, I have a question about line of sight.
Sure.
Do players block line of sight? Like, do you block my line of sight?
I do not. Only walls block line of sight.
Outstanding. Okay.
Alright. So, next round, what do I want to do? I can do a ranged attack, but then I wouldn't be able to get up next to him. So I think I want to move up next to him, and then I want to do my explosive blitz. I apologize for saying this out loud so you can hear me. Normally in the game, you're kind of trying to keep things a little bit secret so that it's not perfect information, but I feel like that doesn't make as good of a... Ooh, I'm actually going to change. Not as good of a content.
Which is perfectly fine. I don't mind if you spoil it a little bit, and it's better for the viewers.
Yeah. So, we're ready?
Yep.
All right, refresh, and it looks like I'm still going first.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, I will be using the Explosive Blitz move 4, but I'm only going to move 2. Hello! And the 1-2 punch. Attack 2 and attack 1. So, we're going to attack the Elite Vermling. First card, ooh, +2. That's 4 damage. Not too shabby. Pow! And then attack 1 for +1. Wow, I'm getting pretty lucky shots in. Toot toot. Oops. Haha, wrong way.
Ka, and also pow.
And there we go.
All right. For my first move, since I'm next to the initiative order, I am going to move 4 using Black Moon.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for my second one, I'm going to use Suggestion.
Are you a Jedi?
I am indeed. I'm using the Jedi mind trick. I'm going to force one enemy within range 3 to perform an attack of 3 targeting an enemy of my choice that's adjacent to him. So I'm going to make the big guy swing at the little guy behind him.
Okay.
Hey, that dude's been talking about your rat mother.
Oh, I'll teach him. So up here we have the monster's attack modifier deck. So we will draw a card. Ooh, and he did +1 damage. Base damage
4
is
damage.
2.
3.
Oh, yeah. That's right, because we're using your attack numbers. You're right. Thank you, sir. So he does. Did you say 4 damage?
Yep.
Boom. Not too shabby. And that was both of your cards, right?
Yep.
All right, so now we go into the monster's turn, which I'll go ahead and flip those. Now, because he's already adjacent to me, he doesn't have to move, so he won't. Even though in the game it would be better for him to move here so that his buddy could come up and attack as well, the way monster movement works, he will not do that because he's already within line of sight, so he's fine. And he will do a 2 attack against me because that's his base attack value. And then we'll draw his card. +1. Ouch! 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm just going to do easy damage because I'm not too threatened by this first scenario. There are rules where I can discard cards from hand to negate the damage, but I'm not concerned about it right now. So, he will go next and he'll move, but haha, I'm not next to you. And then he'll go and he'll like, hey guys, I want in on the party. And there we go. I see you looking at cards.
I am.
Are those your cards for next turn?
They are.
Okay. So, I'm still right next to him, and I still want to go earlier than the Vermling, so I'm going to play this card because it's lower than 50. And I'm using it for its top effect. So we will use this for its bottom effect, but I don't think this is actually going to do too much. Nah, not going to do too much, but that's fine. And you are ready, right?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Ooh, you're going last.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going first, so I will be doing the Piston Punch. An attack of 3 on the Elite Vermling. Oh no, but I only did 1 damage. Ugh. That's unfortunate. But it's okay, because now I'm going to implode and move 2 away. Oh no. Well, I'm still going to move 1 away, but that's unfortunate for you. I wish I could run away further, but I don't want you to take damage.
It's fine. I'm all set, and plus I don't think it'll matter.
Okay. Vermling turn. He's going to come back up to me. Now, there's a tie. We're both 1 space away, but because I went earlier in the initiative track, he's going to target me and chase me down.
Which makes sense, because you're the one that's been punching him in the face.
In this case, yeah. So we'll draw his card. Ooh, -1. Not too bad. So I take 1 damage. Boop. And then his buddy's like, I want to play, guys. And he's like, I'm almost there. Wait for me. And it's Pokey's turn.
Okay, so now I have a question.
Okay.
I can perform these in any order, and I have to perform one bottom and one top, correct?
Correct.
Okay, well then I'm going to do Lure of the Void.
Okay.
One ally within range 3 can perform an attack 3. Wait, yeah, okay, good. On an enemy of well, whoever. But if they do, this ally suffers 1 damage.
All right, well, let's go ahead and do it. I'm totally going to do it. So, draw. I missed.
You serious?
Yep, so this icon means the attack has missed. And then the little recycle icon in the bottom right, that means I shuffle my modifier deck. But I still made the attack, so I still take the damage. Oh, no. All right.
Only 1 damage.
Only 1 damage.
Okay. Well, for the second half of my thing, I'm gonna Gift of the Void. An ally within range 3 can perform an attack 2 at range 3.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna punch out the dude and then shoot the other guy, but you know what? Whatever.
It makes sense.
It would have if you didn't suck.
So what I was checking in the rules was if I can target something that is not adjacent to me, if there is something adjacent to me. I didn't see anything in the rules that said I couldn't, but I feel like it's more thematically accurate for me to attack something that's adjacent to me. So in this case, when it doesn't matter as much, I'm going to do it. Since it's a ranged attack against someone adjacent to me, I have disadvantage. Disadvantage means I draw 2 cards and I use the worse card. So, ooh, that would have been a nice one. Okay, +0, that's fine. That was a attack 2. So we do 2 damage. Oh, he's still alive.
That's only because you suck.
I know. Because we did see the shuffle icon, we are going to reshuffle the deck. Alright, now, as you can see, neither myself nor Pokey have any cards in hand. That means we have to do a short rest. For the short rest, we are going to shuffle our discard pile. 1 card gets taken off the discard pile and goes into our lost zone. So I lost my Implode card. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I lost Gift of the Void. Oh, no.
Oh, well. But then we get to draw all the remainder of our deck back into our hand, and we get to start our turn as normal. So let's see. I really want to beat this guy up. Do I have? I do. Alright, and he... target range 1, 2, not close enough. Okay, so we are going to do this one. And this one.
I think I can take out the little guy.
Oh, really?
The one who's already been damaged?
Okay, cool. Perfect. So while he's choosing his cards and setting them up, I was going to use this card to attack, him. But since Pokey thinks he'll be able to take him out, I will instead use the bottom half of this card to attack this guy, and then range to attack that guy for the top half of this card. You good?
Hold on.
Yeah, this is a really nice feature with Tabletop Simulators. You can peek at a card. So it shows that I'm looking at this card, but I haven't revealed it to everyone.
Yes, I'm good. I was just making sure I had read that card correctly.
Okay. I am going to be going first.
As always.
At least in this round. So, I'm going to be using the bottom half of 1-2 punch to do attack 1. I'm targeting the elite guy. And
murder him!
Yeah, we did. +0, so that damage gets through. And he is toast. I'm then going to use Explosive Blitz. Attack 2 at range 4. I was going to attack the normal raider, but since Pokey thinks he can deal with him, I'm going to 1, 2, 3 attack the healthy vermling. We draw one card +0, so we do 2 damage. Beep beep. And discard our cards. Pokey, you
alrighty. For my turn, I think we win the game this round.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to use my top attack, or my top of Turn Out the Lights. And it's an attack 3 at range 3. And I'm going to use it against the enemy that the elite boss hit a little earlier. So I draw a card, -2, but it's still 1, which is enough to kill him.
Lucky.
Well, I am not an attacker. I'm definitely a support character. If I'm doing damage, something has gone really wrong or really, really right, and it doesn't matter what I do.
All right. And that was your top half?
Mm-hmm. And so for the bottom of the half, I was going to make it so you could make an attack, but since that's not a ranged attack and you're not within melee, I'll just use the base movement to kind of get up a little closer to you.
Ah, okay.
So
come up here, give me a hug.
2, like that.
All right, and that's... Oops.
I am now teabagging the elite's corpse.
I'm sure he appreciates that. And this verminling's going, hey guys, it's getting awfully quiet over there. Let me get through these obstructions so I can see what's going on.
Ha-ha!
All right, and now this should be the last round of the game because I feel like we can take him out. So yes, we're going to move and attack. I'm going to use this one because I want to go earlier in the round.
I need you to get up next to the dude.
Oh, I'm going to go give him a big old kiss. Don't you worry.
Nice.
All right, looks like you are ready.
Yes, I am ready.
Good. So I'll go ahead and reveal those. We're going to use the big one to move.
You need to reset the initiative.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
I could use the big one for the top attack because he is within range 2, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use the bottom half to move 3, but I'm only going to move 1 and come up there and give him that kiss that I talked about. And knock out the support. Attack 3, top half. So we draw a card. +2, that's 5 damage. Kablamo! Boom!
And just for the record, I was going to move up next to you and then let you attack him again at attack 4.
Nice.
Using Wicked Scratch.
Wicked Scratch. That's a wicked scratch.
It's Wicked Scratch.
Now, in a normal campaign scenario, we would continue playing this scenario out for this turn. However, since there are no tokens on the board, it doesn't matter, so we can just move straight on to the conclusion. Okay?
Sounds good.
So, we can read the conclusion text for the scenario. You wipe the blood of the last vermling from your face, and your thoughts return to the sleeping lion. Surely they've got a stew ready by now. It would be so perfectly warm and soothing, and it's right through that gate, so close you can already taste it. But then, another thought comes. It is highly unusual, brazen really, for a pack of vermlings to operate this close to the city. Could they be behind the string of disappearances? It's a long shot, but one worth investigating, especially considering this ambush site doesn't look like their base of operations. There's probably a nest nearby that, with any luck, will have more information on the missing blacksmith. And treasure. Treasure would be nice. All right,
Treasure!
Treasure! We have completed our first scenario. How do you feel about the game so far?
So far, I'm liking it. It's actually similar to other games that I really like.
Cool. Me as well. I have the base game of Gloomhaven, and I recently got Jaws of the Lion as well. And I really like the way they've instituted the introduction here. The monsters have a standard move and attack initiative of 50. Very simple. You don't have to worry about that. The player cards all have the tutorial text in that blue box on them. Very simple. It's just a very... They've taken the unnecessary parts of the game and slowly drip feed that into us. And I really like that.
Oh yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and get prepared for the second scenario, and we'll see everybody hasta mañana. You want to say goodbye?
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Okay, that wraps up today's mission. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when the next episode goes live. I'm very excited to see what happens in the next mission, and I hope you are too. Until then, annyeonghaseyo. I'm Bored in Korea, and we'll see you next time.